How you guys doing today? Come on, guys. We're outside this time, so we got to get way loud. How you doing?
Okay, we'll get ready to go live. Okay.
Before we begin, children, hey, little guys, hey, up here. What's his name? Malachi. Hey, up here. Hey, children, do not try this at home. We have alcohol inside, but you cannot bring alcoholic beverages out here. You have to drink them inside. We have food over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blue Collar Wrestling. Matt Legit here with Rippin' Roche.
Hey, everybody.
Lug Wrench is out celebrating his anniversary and missing an awesome night of action here at Blue Collar Wrestling on North Exeter, the corner of North Exeter and Lombard in North Portland, Oregon. We have what should be a good show tonight. Portland wrestling hero Hacksaw Sawyer wrestling his last match this evening against the despicable, nefarious Damon Scythe, and what I'm personally waiting for the first time in 22 years, the NWA Pacific Northwest heavyweight title will be defended right here in Portland, Oregon. Eric Hansen battling the last champion of Don Owens Portland Wrestling, C.W. Bergstrom.
With a combined weight of 375 pounds.
Adam Reyes now making his way to ringside. He was just eating a cookie on his way out. The cookie flying out of his mouth. Trying to talk trash to these fans while he eats that cookie. He's a big boy, that Adam Reyes, but lightning quick. You can't underestimate the man, that's for sure. I see many faces here. I see Dave Hollenbeck from HPG Pro, one of the most controversial men in professional wrestling in the last decade here in the Pacific Northwest. And this should prove to be a good night of action. I even see longtime fan William Lidster, a.k.a. JT Money. I see Rocky Classic at ringside. Rockabilly Dean Logan walking around with Adam Reyes right now.
It's quite a packed house tonight with lots of wrestlers and fans.
If you're listening to the stream right now at kouvradio.com, don't be afraid to click the watch the live stream, and you can actually watch this night of action.
Yep, and we have it there, and you can go back and watch it later. We're recording the entire match.
And this should be totally awesome.
Is this the card for tonight?
That is not the card for tonight,
okay.
Wayne. Do I call you? What do I call you? I already called you Wayne, so it's
Wayne's
too late
fine.
now.
Rippin's fine. Wayne's fine. Hey, you.
Just don't call you late for dinner, right?
Yeah. You know that because I didn't wait today.
That's right. This man ate a lot at McDonald's before we came over here.
Yep. The champ is here.
By C.J. Edwards.
C.J. Edwards coming out
with his BCW heavyweight title.
And DeMarcus.
But this is DeMarcus James in the fight, correct?
We've got DeMarcus James.
I think he's
King
fighting.
James. I think that we've got tag team action here tonight.
Oh, okay. I should have brought a brochure on the way in.
You should have, if we wanted to. I mean, I think we could walk right over here and get one from the beautiful sound girl, Allie.
Yes, Allie hooks us up, but tonight we have one plug that's not being used. And
I'm
that's
working
Allie's.
on making her the future ex, Mrs. Legit.
There we go. Always got to work on your future. And hers.
Exactly.
If we get thrown over the rail today, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the normal marble granite type floor that they're used to landing on. This is pretty rough concrete, blacktop, tore up. And I think we're going to need some medics in the building tonight.
Well, I hope it doesn't come to that, but it wouldn't surprise me. Eric Hansen is in the building. Damon Scythe is in the building, and both men are not afraid to injure a man.
Exactly. And Damon Scythe, wouldn't mind probably putting a guy out on his last match permanently, make sure he doesn't change his mind.
And we'll talk a little bit more about Hacksaw Sawyer later. I'll get into the wrestling encyclopedia and tell you all about his illustrious career in the sport of professional wrestling.
Oh, they're down for the body search.
Referee T-Rex doing a thorough job, as per usual.
Yeah, we've got a few viewers already hitting me up saying that the bass from the speakers is making the camera vibrate and pulsate. Wow.
That just made me vibrate and pulsate. Holy
Yeah.
cow.
And we will see what we can do about that after this match. But there shouldn't be any bass during the match, at least. We got Rocky Classic sitting ringside here right in front of us.
I tried to get his attention, but he's too ignorant to turn around and look at me.
Well, he's looking for the fly that was flying around him. He looked a little hungry. He is selling Petrov clothing tonight. Petrov has his new line of shirts out with jumper cables.
I love those shirts.
On
I plan
those.
on picking one up after the show.
Look right here.
Oh my gosh, you're
I am
wearing
s-
one.
I
That's
am
so
s-
awesome.
I am sporting the first one sold in white, even. So. They're in white, like we just mentioned, and black. Right here, $15 a shirt. So I believe Petrov was going to sit in with us here on this first match, which is now on way.
Here we go. DeMarcus James and Adin Reyes tying up. DeMarcus has Adin backed into the corner, gives him a few punches to that gut. Aiden doesn't seem to like that, or Adin. But you can follow him on Twitter.
All right, all kinds of swag here. You guys need to get down here. And I heard it's $7. You get a drink and a hot dog, and then for 50 cents you get a postcard
Turn off the show right now.
of the butcher.
Come down here live on the corner of North Exeter and Lombard in beautiful Portland, Oregon.
And Matt and I will sign your chest if you come down.
I will, ladies and men.
And gentlemen, yes. As long as you're gentlemen.
As long as you've got a rack. Well, and I actually really like Adin Reyes shorts with the Twitter account on them. You can follow him at Adin Reyes. Can I follow you on Twitter, Wayne?
I do not tweet.
Oh, you don't. You can follow me at Ides of Mers.
You got tripped out and face planted into the mat there.
Adin Reyes coming up here all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah, to take to get involved in this action here tonight at Blue Collar Wrestling. Oh, Adin just drops down and pokes him in the eye, goes for the count. 2 count
Two.
only.
T-Rex doing a fine job tonight out there in the heat.
And I just saw Kane James throw a foreign object to C.J. Edwards, who's standing at ringside. And he shouldn't be out there. He doesn't have a manager's license.
Oh. But he has a belt.
He does have a belt. He is the UIWA Northwest champion, I think. I believe. I haven't been here for a couple weeks. So I'm
We got a
I'm not
tag
sure what's
here.
going
We're
on.
going to bring in the
Rockabilly
James-
Dean
Oh.
Logan.
Rockabilly Dean Logan takes a double kick.
And I'm blowing up with Twitter. Oh, messages. Ooh, it sounds like Eric Hansen might be joining us for commentary here in a little bit.
All right.
Beautiful. Did you see that? Standing moonsault. Just gorgeous by Kane James. If you're not watching the live stream on CouvRadio.com, you're missing out.
Maybe I'll get our camera guy to zoom in on that since they're sitting there in the middle of the ring. Get a little more of this action because it is some action. We got blows left and right and kicks and
Nice suplex from Rockabilly Dean Logan. Very proud of himself, too. Don't
Uh-oh.
get your confidence up quite yet, Dean. There's a long ways to go if you want to beat the James gang.
and Dean needs to take a break now.
Big forearms from Adin Reyes to the face of young Kane James. The most exciting 16-year-old in professional wrestling today, I'll tell you that. And this is a great opening match here tonight for this outdoor show at Blue Collar Wrestling. Wouldn't you agree, Wayne?
It is. It is. I think the sun is making the wrestlers perform at a higher level than normal.
It's so rare to get any of that vitamin C into your body here in the Northwest.
Yeah, that vitamin C is just getting them perked up. We got a tag. We're going to double Team
Oh.
King James there.
And here we have Gregor Petrov, my favorite wrestler,
The
not from the
Petrov.
United States. How you doing, Petrov?
I'm doing okay considering. You see that stolen property on the CJ?
I do.
Is it stolen?
Are you kidding? Everyone knows those people still.
Well, if it's stolen, then it's fair game.
Don't tell me that. His career could not afford that kind of injury.
Are you wrestling here tonight, Gregor?
I sure am. You know, I have to display dominance in the BCW.
Who are you going to take on tonight?
Oh, one of your good 4 favorites, you know?
Jeremy Blanchard?
Negative. You know, I have
Buddy
to
Highway.
face the Emperor Void again.
Oh, one of my favorites. Give me a break.
Yes, it is one of your favorites. You love to see me beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, that is a favorite show of ours, yes.
Oh.
Whoopee
Ouch.
cushion right there to the Dean Logan.
You
I
see,
think it backfired.
DeMarcus just jumped off the top rope and tried to squash young Rockabilly Dean Logan.
And I think he bit him on the landing. T-Rex is in the way.
A low blow by DeMarcus James to Rockabilly Dean Logan. I can't call him just Dean Logan. I have to say the
The
Rockabilly.
Rockabilly. Maybe we can leave Dean Logan out and just Rockabilly. Oh,
Kane James coming in, doing a
Yeah.
thrust to the ribs of Dean Logan. As Petrov laces up his boots here at ringside.
And nobody else could do that here, you know, so I have to do it to myself.
And who do you think is going to win this match? Wayne? Ripper Roche?
I don't know. I think it's pretty evenly matched. I don't know our Utah friend here too well, but
Adin Reyes,
King
one of the
James
big
is-
names from War and Crown Wrestling down in Utah.
Also tried out for the IWA Mid-South.
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Yes, I am not sure how that went for him, but I know that that is one of the things that is in his immediate future and current events. I wrestled this guy a couple months ago up at Poulsbo in the rain.
Did he squash you just like he squashed Kane James right there?
Negative. I gave him very stiff elbows to chin, courtesy of Victor Ignatius Price up there, and he would not stop squirming. You know, all the water got on his back, and well, you know those Hispanic peoples.
I did not laugh at that. He does have a lot of energy and moves, and they are using the tag. Whoa! A nice kick to the side of the head on Rockabilly.
And Kane James needs to make a comeback right now. Needs to take his dad, DeMarcus.
Oh,
Oh, they missed.
he tries to jump over Rockabilly. Rockabilly catches him halfway and does not get a pin.
Just pounds him down into the mat. Well, the size advantage definitely going to Rockabilly Dean Logan. They're about the same height, but Rockabilly has to have a good 60 pounds on Kane James. Beautiful insecurity to the back of the head from Kane James.
Right after a
DeMarcus in the
tap.
ring. Side kick to the face of Adin Reyes. He falls to the floor.
Out on that blacktop, which is
Oh,
that
man.
was a clothesline.
Almost knocked Rockabilly out of his boots.
I heard it all the way over here, even with the headphones on.
Kicks him in the face with both feet. 2 count? Ooh, 2 count only.
Only
Close.
two. Come on, Rex. You're used to this heat. Rake to the eyes. Rockabilly's Rex almost gets punched in the face after that rake. Rockabilly's up on the ropes. Oh,
Rockabilly gets draped on the top rope. He's not feeling good.
and our Utah guy comes in without a tag, gets thrown out of the ring.
And you can tell that the James gang has been teaming together for a while now. You can see how well they work. Very fluid as a tag team.
Good practice.
And Kane is just perched on that top rope as DeMarcus tries to superplex Dean. Oh, and he does superplex
Kane's
him.
going to fly.
Nice
Oh.
splash. 2 count, 3
Three
count,
count.
and that's it. The winners of this match, DeMarcus James and Kane James, the James gang.
Are they gang? Oh, so I might.
You Russians are loud.
Well, you know they say you want to be heard, correct?
I can hear you, buddy. I can hear you.
Wow, that's loud.
And I'm amazed CJ didn't even have to get involved and help him cheat to win.
That is true. There was no cheating on that end of the spectrum. All right. Do we know what's happening next, anybody?
I I have no clue what's happening next.
Petrov is out of the building. I'll turn that down, so hopefully we don't have that annoying music going on.
Petrov is out of here. He's got a match coming up later tonight.
He's only got one boot on.
Adden going into the back to have another cookie.
Have another cookie, because he's from Utah.
I don't get the relation.
I don't
but
think
that's
they're
okay.
allowed to have sodas or beers or
Nope, only cookies.
only cookies. I don't even know if they can have chocolate chip cookies.
I think they can have chocolate chip. It doesn't have caffeine in it.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to bring to the ring the owner.
The owner
HPG Pro.
of
Uh-oh.
HPG's coming out.
The most controversial man I've ever met in my life, Dave Hollenbeck, about to go into the ring here at Blue Collar Wrestling. It has been 2 years at least since we have seen Dave Hollenbeck here in Oregon.
How are you guys doing?
Let's see what he has to say. What do you think, Rip Roche?
Yeah, I'd like to hear that, but we do not have a feed from that board, so we might have to translate a little bit.
Oh, they're. There we go. Maybe we'll be able to hear him now.
Something's going to change today, pro wrestling. I want you guys to go home tonight, and I want you guys to look up HPG Pro if you haven't looked it up. And from this night forward, wrestling in this area is probably going to change a little bit.
So he's taking over the wrestling in this area. HPG Pro
HPG looks like it's coming to Portland.
Uh-oh.
is going to come to Portland.
Dave
I'd like to bring
Hollenbeck
out some of the guys now that have
returning to Portland.
helped me start this company. Guys that have believed in grappling, the basics of pro wrestling.
So-
there is no pro wrestling without wrestling, right?
That's right.
Is there a merger in the works here, or are they allowing advertising of another wrestling thing at this event?
Pro is, could be
I
anything,
would
but
say the
wrestling is
latter
what
of the
strives-
two is
what we are
occurring right
doing.
now.
I'd like to bring out
Because,
DeMarcus James, CJ Edwards.
nothing worse
And
than
Dave
seeing
Debauche.
Dish Network on your Comcast, you know? But it's the James
I know
gang.
you don't like
Well, that
Dave
just shows
Debauche,
you
but
how
he
friendly the
helped me
folks
get
here at
into
Blue
this
Collar
business,
Wrestling
so-
are. They encourage professional wrestling throughout the Northwest, and are always happy to help out their friends from another promotion.
Which is a big plus, and that's why we see all kinds of promoters
Yeah.
here. So that's a very good point.
I'm going to let some of these
We've
guys
got
explain
CJ
what
DeMarcus, Dea full of Debauche out here.
That's the full
Look at
Debauche.
we have a crowd
CJ, go ahead.
gathering on the outsides
I got, you know,
of our event here.
okay. I'm not going to worry about you.
They don't want the hot dog and soda.
HPG show is
I want a hot dog and soda, Wayne.
Yeah, with your $7 entry, you got a ticket for a hot dog and soda.
What if I sat here for 2 hours and commentated? Do you think that would earn me a hot dog and a soda?
You would think so.
I would hope so.
Which
You might be able to pull that off.
Maybe.
You have the good looks for that.
Barely.
anyway,
The puppy dog eyes, right?
yeah, it was a great
hungry.
show. I mean, good
I'm
atmosphere,
so
the lights are
hungry.
crazy, the
I
competition
haven't
is
ate
fierce.
anything
I mean,
all
what
day
more
other
do you
than
want?
that
You see
meal
two
at
guys in
McDonald's.
the ring, competing,
Exactly.
Trying to break arms,
Which isn't filling.
Snap necks, you knock them out. I mean, it's a wrestling show. It's really awesome. You guys should come down and support us. I mean, what are you going to tell them, D?
He's not touching the mic. You know what? I'm
Well,
glad
actually-
to be a part of HPG because it's something special. So just keep your eyes open and heck, if you guys are free on the 30th, come up to Tacoma and check it out. It's hard to explain. You
So
gotta see it
a
for
wrestling
yourself.
show on the 30th in Tacoma. That's Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day or one of those 2
They
days.
are coming to Portland.
Both, I think.
Both.
Yeah.
You know what?
I do work
I'm
hard
gonna
on that
let Dave
Memorial
explain
Day.
to you why.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh.
Get back to you for when it's going to happen. I'm going to tell you the rules of HPG Pro. First, one of the only ways to win is submission. There is no 1, 2, 3. The
So-
next rule is that you can throw your competitor off the platform onto padded area below as long as you have control. And the last rule is the coolest. After 3 rounds, 3 3-minute rounds, if there is no winner, you fans pick who wins by the referee grabbing one
Oh,
hand,
I heard about
and
this.
the other hand, raising one guy's hand, and the other hand. Whoever you're the loudest for wins that match. So,
So it's a little different wrestling.
you're going to have to ask the people that run this building when. because I think it's coming here.
Well, let's get on with the wrestling.
Well, let's talk a little bit about HPG Pro.
Wait, let's be serious for a second. This man right here, Havoc, Dave Hollenbeck, I brought him in and trained him in professional wrestling. What goes around comes around. He called me up. He's been training me in the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I've been doing HPG Pro. Not only I'm going to kick the ass of CJ tonight, HPG Pro, when I see him, I'll kick his ass there too.
Well, there's one of the matches we're going to have tonight, Deafula Dabashi versus CJ Edwards.
That sounds like a good one.
And I think the thing you got to understand about HPG Pro is it's not wrestling. It's a hybrid of mixed martial arts and professional wrestling. Quite an innovative idea. If you
Well, I
ask
have
me.
a feeling that this match is going to be HPG Pro match that we're going to see tonight.
I have a feeling what we're going to see is a bloodletting because Deafula Dabashi is a sick man.
Yes.
A twisted individual.
He's already going after their family.
He goes after old women at ringside.
Yeah.
So I'm going to end this right now with I just want to ask you guys to do one thing. Just go home and check out HPG Pro. Leave comments. Tell me what you think of what the Pacific Northwest has created. Nowhere else has done this but us. Thank you.
Come on, guys. Give it up for Havoc.
Oh, Dabashi's climbing over the table, going. He's making an exit quickly.
So we're going to have a special announcement after this match.
Right, here comes a match.
Some more wrestling?
Time for some more action here tonight.
Come on, Portland. No, I can't hear you!
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the match you don't want to miss. Hacksaw Sawyer, former Portland Wrestling champion, taking on the despicable Damon Scythe.
Damon Scythe already?
Damon is a veteran of the Mat Wars here in Portland, Oregon. Wrestled for every promotion in town for the most part. And he's not just here to have a good match with Hack Sawyer and send him away to Florida happy. I think he's going to try to make sure this man never tries to get back into the ring again.
Yes, I believe that is definitely on the agenda tonight. But a few weeks ago, it was warned of him if he used any of those back moves, or I can't remember what stipulation they used, he would be kicked out of Blue Collar Wrestling.
Well, we're going to find out exactly what happens in this match tonight. Maybe Damon doesn't care. Maybe Damon feels that he can go anywhere he wants and do whatever he wants whenever he wants. That's certainly the attitude he displays.
It does play right into the way he acts. You are correct. I've even seen him driving on the road that way. And he'll drive with that mask on.
He is a little nutty, a little batty, a little out there. Accompanied to the ring by Gregor Petrov, the Mad Russian.
I do think Petrov is going to go someplace. He's just got to find the right.
Well, hanging out with a couple degenerates like Damon Scythe and Deafula Dabashi isn't going to do much for him,
Right.
other than teach him how to just become a twisted, disturbed individual.
And like I was saying, he's just got to find the right. As T-Rex gets pantsed.
T-Rex having his pants pulled down ringside. You're missing out.
Now the old ladies on that side of the ring are happy.
How could they not be?
T-Rex just pushed Dabashi.
Well, he is an official. You don't need to put your hands on him.
Yep.
Weighing in.
You're going to have some jerky footage there, bud.
240 pounds.
I'm already prepared for that way.
T-Rex goes after
The one and only.
Dabashi again.
Oh,
It must
that
be-
lug wrench.
It must be stolen.
I missed lug wrench already, Wayne.
I do,
No
I
offense
do.
to you.
It is a little drier show tonight. Which one's Hacksaw?
The gentleman in the
Oh, the
wrestling
boots. With the boots. I see him now. Being brought out by the U.S. Marine Corps retired battalion.
Hack Sawyer debuted in 1981, originally from Florida, Orlando to be specific. He's 54 years old, competing in his last match in professional wrestling history. And we're talking about a man who's worked for Jim Crockett Promotions, he's worked for Central States, he's worked for Georgia Championship Wrestling, Florida Championship Wrestling, and of course here at Don Owens Portland Wrestling, the NWA Pacific Northwest promotion. He's been a heavyweight champion throughout this nation, been a heavyweight, a Central States heavyweight champ, a Florida tag team champion, an NWA national heavyweight champion, and a 2-time national tag team champion with his brother Buzz Sawyer.
Wow.
Oh, I'm just getting started too.
Wow.
He was a Southwest Championship Wrestling tag team champion with Chicky Star, which I've always wanted to be able to say on the mic. It's good to give a plug to Chicky Star. Oh,
What was that?
okay, here we go. A little technical difficulties, probably because Lug Wrench isn't here cracking the whip on Wayne.
Yeah, but we didn't touch anything.
And, of course, Hacksaw Sawyer, who you see getting into the ring right now, is a former NWA Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion in Portland Wrestling and a 2-time tag team champion, holding those belts once with his brother Buzz Sawyer and once with Dr. Tom Pritchard.
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
One fall.
The
And-
official for this
And I
match-
honestly don't know who's going to win this match. I think my mic is cutting in and out.
Yeah, I think we're having power problems.
A little bit of power problems, some technical difficulty, if you will, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us, though.
I can't call my resources at the power grid right now. She's not working.
Oh, now Damon mocking Hack Sawyer. Damon definitely has youth and speed in his advantage, to his advantage.
And
But Hack Sawyer is a wily
disrespect.
veteran. Hack Sawyer's wrestled. You know, you can go on YouTube.com/LegitProWrestling. You can see him take on Ric Flair for the NWA World Title. You can see him teaming with Andre the Giant, battling Matt Bourne, teaming with Rocky Johnson.
And now taking Damon Scythe down by a boot. Damon crawling to the edge and grabbing the lower rope.
And just you look at the confidence on Hack Sawyer's face. He is not afraid of Damon Scythe one bit, but Damon a little hesitant to tie up.
Damon's oh, I know that move. Don't pull that on me.
Hack pretending he's going to shoot on him. Damon offering his leg, saying, "Go ahead, shoot on my leg, old man."
Damon going for the shoot himself.
Now we've got a bit of a real wrestling match going on here, but they're in the ropes. Oh, now Hack has his leg, and Damon gets to the ropes on the other side of the ring.
Good old Damon grabbing the rope always.
Well, whatever it takes, I guess. That's Damon's philosophy in life.
Yep.
Whatever it takes. Hack moving pretty good for a guy in his 50s, I must say.
Yeah, when he was coming out, I wasn't sure, and now he's up there looking a bit younger than the walkout.
Well, you know, you got a good 20 years of experience in the ring. 30 years now, 33 years. This guy has been a professional wrestler.
Pulled the hair. Whatever. Cut that hair.
Damon does need to cut that hair. Somebody should come out here and collect that bounty tonight.
I know. What is it, up to $3,000 for that?
Yeah.
That piece
It's
of.
a perfect night. The sun is in Damon's eyes.
The stars are in his eyes too. Look at him.
That's true.
He's one of the biggest people he's ever wrestled.
And
as far as
Damon really
career.
mocking the veteran. Really mocking the
Hey,
veteran
come on,
tonight.
reach for it. Reach for it. He's a good 6 inches to a foot taller.
Oh,
Oh.
and Hack just steps on his foot. Big knee lift. Punches him in the face. Nothing pretty about that.
Nice. Veteran really taking it too. Oh, he's got his foot up. Ring's not big enough. Damon's too tall.
Oh, this is quite a night. Quite a lot of names here. And it's good to see Hacksaw Sawyer back in the Great Pacific Northwest. I know a lot of fans have missed the Sawyer brothers around the Northwest. Damon just measuring Hack now. Kicks the gentleman in the ribs. Not very nice. And just choking him now. Just choking him. And T-Rex sees it. He's counting it. I guess Damon's going to start with the cheating early tonight. Doesn't surprise me.
Oh, he's got the belt out and choking him now.
Choking him with that piece of fabric he wears around his waist.
T-Rex wasn't able to see it. Yeah, I barely saw that from Damon this time. You know, he's getting good on that move.
And punches the veteran in the mouth. Hack takes a fall. Very lackadaisical cover by Damon Scythe.
You know, by being out here in the open, we don't hear the chanting of the crowd as much as indoors. But they are quite alive and into this match.
All those chants just kind of go right up to the heavens when you're outside.
Yeah.
Damon got a headlock on him, but
Oh, now
Now-
we're into...
head scissors leg lock by Hack Sawyer. And this is smart of Hack. Keep Damon on the ground, off his feet. And I hope Hack wins here. I do not want to see Damon retire a legend.
Yeah.
But Damon exerts his authority as the booker as much as he can. Booked himself in this match just so he could get one over on the legend.
Damon worked really hard to get out of that. Couldn't find the ropes. Reversed into a headlock. And it's getting reversed now. Damon upside down. Kicks out. And the camera has a better angle of view than we do right now.
Oh, that's for sure. But the camera's at ringside. In the hands of Lug Wrench's good friend, Rocky Classic.
Well, actually, I'm talking about our webcam.
Oh, our webcam. I was talking about
Your cam.
Lug Wrench's good friend, Rocky Classic.
Gone. 5 minutes gone.
Yay, 5 minutes gone. I feel like I'm doing a golf tournament tonight.
And look at this. He tried to sweep the leg, and Hack Sawyer saw it coming. Damon's in trouble. He doesn't know if he can even get up.
Damon trying to figure out what to do, what move to use. He's getting wrestled down old school here.
Yeah, we got a real wrestling match going on here for the most part, if Damon stopped cheating.
We got the
Hack,
Count of
Hack
two.
trying to mount him from behind. It looks like Damon's got an arm bar on him.
I was just going to say that looks like an arm bar, pulling him good into submission.
Almost had a Kimura lock. Not quite, though.
Damon gave up, trying to get him into the pin. Oh, it crunches that arm.
And I'll tell you what, it's a hot night of action. My phone is blowing up. I'm getting tweets and texts from all over the place, from Lug Wrench to Brian Spence.
Nice.
When Lug Wrench isn't on the radio, he has a very foul mouth. Let me just tell you that, Wayne.
It took a long time to...
I couldn't even read these texts out loud.
Was he asking for a drink? What was that? Damon said, yeah, he's
Damon
asking
wants
for
a little
some
bit
water.
of a drink. He needs some water. He's already blowing up, wrestling a real wrestler. I can't believe it.
Maybe he needs some moonshine or something.
Where are the Moonshiners? I haven't seen them around here in a while.
I've not seen him at all tonight. Playing patty cake. Oh, now
Damon just knees him right in the gut. Punching him in the forehead.
he's got him backed up into the corner and down on the mat.
Well, and Damon's going to have to resort to punches and things like that because he's not going to be able to out-wrestle Hack Sawyer. That's for sure. Not with Buzz Sawyer as his brother. Buzz Sawyer, one of a great national amateur collegiate wrestler. Damon wetting his hair down, taking a drink of water, taking his time.
Getting a little breather.
Blows water right in the face of Hack Sawyer and just goes right back to punching the veteran.
That might have recharged Hack Sawyer. Look at that reversal.
Hip toss.
It's got him by the hair. Gonna bounce him off the rails. Are we gonna clothesline out of the deal? Yes, we are. Damon on the mat, swinging at anything. Now he's in a, can't see the hold.
Chin lock.
Chin lock. It's nice the guy wants the crowd to make noise, but he needs to sit down. And then someone up there with a camera is blocking the other half of the picture for me.
You know, we can't get Bob from the Gypsy Troop to sit down.
We just need someone to call in that can see the cameras, see the angle live, and tell us what's going on. for our listeners that don't have the YouTube or Ustream or whatever we're on.
What are we on? We're on CouvRadio.com. That's what we're on.
Yep, through the Ustream broadcasting network for the video.
And as per usual, there are some beautiful women here tonight at BCW.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's worth the $7 right there.
Oh, easily. I love it myself. Ooh, Damon really working over the arm of Hacksaw Sawyer right now.
There's about 30 or 40 kids sitting there lined up on the sidewalk. A couple other people pulled up watching. They got their AC running in their cars. We have raffle tickets here tonight.
We've got C.W. Bergstrom versus Eric Hansen for the NWA Pacific Northwest Heavyweight title for the first time in 22 years.
Wow. Is that our final?
I'm not even sure. I haven't seen the card.
I know.
I'm surprised this isn't the main event.
Believe me, I thought it was supposed to be. Maybe we're done after this. Uh-oh. What's Dabashi and
Dabashi and Gregor Petrov, the World Powers, coming out here and interfering in the match. Jumping Hack from behind. This is unacceptable. This is not what should be going on in this match here.
Hack was starting to get a lead.
But do you hear that music? That's Tex Thompson, and he's got a chair.
He's got a chair. Dives into the ring. Oh, look, Rodeo, his son, Boy Junior Wonder, goes out in there. One of those three things.
Rodeo Cole.
Cole.
His name is Rodeo Cole.
I like Boy Wonder.
And I don't know why the World Powers are interfering, other than that Damon is afraid of a man who's in his 50s.
Oh, they're looking for a microphone to explain what just happened.
I don't think they're expecting Big Chief to walk up there with the mic, I hope. And Petrov raising Damon's hand, but Damon did not win this match.
Are they out here?
What? What? Hack Sawyer just turned on Tex Thompson. Leveled him.
He asked Damon if he wanted a piece of this, and he leveled Tex Thompson. And now they're shaking hands out of the ring.
What is this? Hack Sawyer aligning himself with the World Powers for what purpose?
I haven't seen a chair dent that much in the wrestling here at BCW.
I can't believe this. Well, that was not what we were expecting here tonight.
I am
Hack
stunned.
Sawyer. Tex Thompson almost busted open there.
Yeah.
He's got a knot on his head.
He's got a knot on his head. He can't stand up. Now what's going on? We got Rocky in the face.
You say his full name. Lugwrench's good friend, Rocky Classic, shooting the camera at ringside, getting right in the face of Damon Scythe and
Petrov and Dabachi.
And I think Tex Thompson has something to say.
Dabachi's going to poke.
Dabashi poking Lynn Classic in the butt with his fork. That fork was given to him by his uncle, Abdullah the Butcher.
Well, you know, really didn't see that coming. But you know,
Yeah, we did not see that coming. You're right, Tex.
No.
that's okay. I can probably, I can do some damage too.
Is Tex fighting tonight?
I don't think so. But I don't know. I haven't seen the card.
Jeez. Someone give us a card around here. Jeez.
Okay, that's good. That's going to be another story.
Yeah, another story.
But,
Dabachi saying his fork stinks now.
We got a
It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
champion. I believe that's going to be on Friday, September 5th.
Friday, September 5th. Oh, are you kidding me?
And we got
I forgot we were doing those Friday matches.
Are we doing a Friday match?
They always seem to land on a holiday, and that weekend is a holiday weekend. Well, that's the weekend after,
Yeah.
I guess. To me, it's a holiday weekend. It's Rod Run to the End of the World.
Same ring, but what this is going to be kind of
ultimate kind of thing. As soon as I get it brought out, here we go.
Ooh, a trophy.
Well, what is going on here?
Hibachi's trying to steal it.
So,
So they're going to do an ultimate challenge on the
this
6th.
here, whoever the winner of that match is actually going to be the ultimate champion of champions.
So repeat again so these people understand all the details. Aries Toretto, CJ Edwards, and Buddy Highway, all three in the same
Rocky's
match.
gonna get
They
forked.
all hold belts, so whoever wins will win this trophy.
Oh, he liked it.
Yeah, I think I said that the first
Well, that
time.
should prove to be a pretty good match on September 5th, if I'm not mistaken.
Because I'm not liking you very
It's
well.
going to be Buddy Highway versus CJ Edwards versus Aries Toretto in a three-way dance for this beautiful
Can
trophy.
you have something else for me instead?
Oh, I don't know. What did you have in mind?
Oh, yeah. Old man, you can't even remember that you got yourself back on the roster? I'd like to book a match for the 5th. How about you and me in a street fight? But I'll make it one better. How about the fans bring the weapons?
Well,
the fans
now,
bring the weapons.
What do you guys think?
I would think that Damon is going to get the crap kicked out of him on the 5th.
You guys figure out what you want me to beat that old man with, and you bring him, and I'll walk around this ring. I'll take him from you, and I'll hit him over and over and over again.
But I think we've been showing here tonight, Wayne, that you cannot underestimate Damon's size. I mean, he paid enough money to get Hack Sawyer in his pocket.
Yeah. I mean, that takes some serious
I'll
cash.
run him over in your car if you want me to.
Whatever makes you feel better. You just go ahead. What do you guys think? You guys want to bring some stuff at least for me to do something? I know Patty will. She's got a kitchen full of stuff I can use.
That is true. Patty's home plate does have plenty of utensils that could be brought into this match on the 5th.
I don't want to be beat up with your old man stuff.
Petrov looks like he's scheming to cut some hair.
Get serious here.
If he was smart, he would.
He's talking to people. He's trying to find a razor.
Since you called all this stuff out, you want to do this on the
Hibachi's
5th,
giving
Friday,
candy to a little
September
kid.
5th, right here,
Yeah.
7 o'clock. That's when the party starts. I'm even bringing in
No
a
one's
band.
cutting my hair.
So,
No matter what you say, no one's cutting my hair.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Since you called all this, you want to do this, I got one stipulation. I just want one.
What's that?
He's going to be my referee. Rodeo.
Well, Tex Thompson wants Rodeo Cole to be the referee on the 5th.
Really?
Is Rodeo ready to get hurt
Okay,
again?
If that's the case, then I want one stipulation too. You revoke the no German suplex, no suplex rule. If we're gonna have every weapon. and
No
go hold
suplex
far,
rule, that's what it
I wanna
was.
be able to drop
Yes,
him
sir.
on his neck and send him to the hospital just like I did to you.
Another
I
X?
want you to watch it.
No.
Okay.
No, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just put that in there? If you win that match, we'll revise it.
Wait.
But if I win, I want your Goldilocks.
Whoa.
Well, Tex Thompson wants
Hold
Damon's
on,
hair
hold on,
if
hold
he
on.
wins the match.
Let's go all the way, son. Let's go all the way. Because I'm not going to play with y'all anymore.
Okay.
You,
hold on.
and you.
1 second. 1 second. Do I get the suplexes in the match? If I get the suplexes in the match, I'll put my hair on the line.
Here, Damon, I'll give you something better. I'll lift the suplex clause for that match,
Okay.
and if you win, I'll shave my head. If my dad wins, I personally get to shave your head.
So it's a revitalized suplex hair match.
Suplex hair match,
Balls in
fans
your
bring the
court,
weapons match. That's a
Street
lot.
brawl.
That's a lot.
Deal.
That's
You
a
got
lot.
Deal. Everybody bring weapons, because I'm going to beat him within an inch of his life. And if you don't call it straight down the middle, I'm hitting you with everything too.
All right, we got the angle set up. That only took 10 minutes. Let's get it going here, boys.
As
Yep.
long as your little goons stay in the locker room.
The goons have to stay in the locker room.
Yeah,
Man,
absolutely.
let's just keep adding to it, adding to it.
You know, I want to add Rocky Classic as a special outside enforcer.
All I need.
I think
that
Rocky
would
should
be
be a
fun.
manager.
I think Rocky should be back on the show, Wayne.
No, wait.
It's on.
Let's bring Lug Wrench's best friend, Rocky Classic, in as a weapon.
Rocky, yes.
Rocky is the Couve Radio Weapons donation to that fight.
Exactly. I want to see somebody pick Rocky up and throw him at Damon.
That's it. Rocky's going to be in the match. All the goons have to stay in back, but Rocky's our weapon. So we will bring Lug Wrench's secret weapon
Rocky Classic.
as a donation to the weapons
I
bin.
think he should be back on the show. Let's talk about that for a minute, Wayne, since Lug Wrench isn't here to
Well-
ruin the good time.
Are you guys ready for the next match?
Great job, Rocky
Hey,
Classic. Great job.
Mr. Rocky Classic, can you sit down for a minute and put on
Will you
headphones?
sit down with us for a minute?
Just for a minute.
Come on, people, I put my hawk on the line for you. Are you ready?
So, Rocky, Wayne and I have been talking, and we've decided that we want you to be the weapon that Couve
That-
Radio donates.
To that
Because I
fight.
want to see Tex Thompson pick you up and throw you at Damon Scythe.
And you cat scratch all the way in.
Cat scratch.
Will you be the Couve Radio secret weapon? Oh wait, hold on.
Oh,
hold
wait,
on,
we
hold
have to
on.
turn your mic up.
Only if I get to be Damon Scythe's special weapon into Tex Thompson, because Tex Thompson's got a little something coming my way too.
Well, you know, as a weapon, I would see it would be a free for all. So whoever picks you up first.
260
That's
pounds.
true, yeah.
George Purr, St. John's.
And I've just received a text from Lug Wrench that he is
support.
really excited that Rocky Classic is back on the air with Matt Legit and Rippin' Wayne Rose.
And being the secret weapon of Couve Radio.
Oh, now we
donation.
have another Portland wrestling legend in the ring, the one, the only, C.W. Bergstrom, the last Portland wrestling champion of the Don Owen era.
Whoa.
We got some.
What is this,
heavy
80s
hitters.
throwback week or what?
This is the match I've been waiting for all week, Rocky Classic. It's C.W. Bergstrom versus Eric Hansen for the NWA Pacific Northwest heavyweight title.
I think we should be playing some Eagles in the
I don't
background or
think
something.
Hanson will even show up. I don't think he's here.
I saw him earlier.
I did see him.
No way.
I saw him sitting down inside. He was having a drink. What is?
245 pounds.
He's got a
What?
crush. He's wearing a boot, like the kind of boot you wear when you broke your leg.
What did he do?
What? I don't know. I don't get it.
I didn't see that earlier.
Well, this is BS. Everyone
Wait a minute.
planned on seeing the heavyweight title defended for the first time in 22
I'm sorry,
years.
guys, I forgot. The self-proclaimed Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion.
Self-proclaimed.
Well,
Whoa.
that is true. Eric Hansen
You
has
have a belt.
proclaimed himself
Cool,
the
but we have a
NWA
belt
Pacific
back there,
Northwest
too.
heavyweight champion. He is sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance. But
So he
never,
says.
But he never defeated C.W. Bergstrom, who's held that belt for 22 years.
That is correct.
Let's hear what Hansen has to say.
Okay. Today, on my way up here, because I don't live in stink-ass Portland,
Ooh, talking bad about Portland.
I was doing
Yeah,
my
where's he
10
from? Salem?
Yep.
Hang on. I was doing my 10-mile
Actually,
jog
Dallas.
like I always do because everybody knows I'm a fitness guru.
He is
I
a
was
fitness
doing my
guru.
10-mile jog, and at about the 9.5 mile, I look over in the street, and there's a little kitten laying in the road about to get hit by a car. Hey! No, I'm not. I showed up. 9.5 miles in, kitten in the road. I run out, I jump out there, I save the kitten, I get hit by a car.
No.
I stand up, I realize that
No.
my legs are hurting, so I had to jog 3 more miles out so I could take the poor little kitten to the vet. Then I had to jog another 5 miles to get myself to the doctor.
And he ran back hills upwards
What
in
a
a
man.
So while I'm
snowstorm.
there,
What a
the
man.
doctor's
Right?
examining
Sideways.
it, he puts his boot on me, and I told him, I said, I can't. I have to be a fighting champion. I have C.W. Bergstrom tonight. I have to be there. He said that he will not release me without this boot. Now, according to the Oregon State Athletic Commission, I can't wrestle until my doctor releases me from my injury.
I want to see the note.
Yeah, where's the note?
This is how it
Eric
is.
Hansen wouldn't lie about that. He
No.
saved a
That's
kitten.
how
He
it
saved
is.
a kitten.
My doctor said it may take 7 to 10 days to heal.
He threw the kitten
but I
in
am
front of the
not
truck.
allowed to
Come on.
wrestle.
Oh, that's just horrible.
Oh, the kitten is fine.
The
The
kitten was
kitten's
fine.
fine.
Kitten's
The ladies
fine.
are happy.
He threw it under the
Yeah,
bus.
I was released
He
from the
wouldn't do
hospital.
that.
I
He's a
ran
good
back
man.
7 miles in order to check on the kitten to make sure it was okay.
So he ran, but can't fight.
That's just how it is. So
he ran 11 miles with a
tonight,
broken foot.
I cannot defend my Northwest heavyweight title.
Well, what a shame. What a shame. Now, C.W. Bergstrom has something he wants to say.
Well, yeah, he
Well,
came
I'll
all the way
tell you
down
what.
here.
My only question to you is who did you beat for that Northwest Heavyweight Champion?
Ooh, good question.
I beat everybody.
You're asking me who I beat. I beat the Grappler in 1993. I took this belt off of CW.
I
in
didn't know
August
Eric
of
Hansen was
92.
alive in 1993.
I beat Colonel De Beers in a last man standing.
I think he's
beat
drunk
Roddy
now.
Piper in the showmanship match.
That's true. I saw that. I was there for that one.
I don't joke.
Yeah, you are the authoritative figure of the history
No way.
of the
He beat
Northwest
Roddy
Wrestling.
Piper.
in the head,
The
instead
Roddy
of the
Piper.
ankle?
No, I'm pretty sure
Because you messed up.
No. Everything I say is legit. You can find it all at my
Yeah,
website.
Mr. Legit,
It's
is it?
legit, right?
It's all there.
So you're telling me, because you saved a little kitty cat, that you're not able to wrestle now?
Yeah, unfortunately, my doctor said he will not release me until it's fully healed. They said it'd take about 7 to 10 days. And I really wanted to. I wanted to come out here, and I was going to tear you up like I did back in the summer of '92.
Did he take a time capsule back in time or what?
I don't even remember that.
Well, it was
Excuse me.
It was like 20
Can I ask you one quick question?
Yeah.
When were you born?
When was I born? I was born.
Maybe you can tell the truth about that.
I was born in 1978.
When?
1978.
So he was 14
So
when he
you were
wrestled
like what?
CW.
You were like 13 years old when you wrestled me?
I was 14, and I was one tough 14-year-old when I took this belt off you, and I've held it ever since.
That's true.
He's the White Kane James.
There ain't no 22. Everybody was trying to say he's a 22-year-long champion. I beat him the summer of 90. When did I say? 92. I beat him. I beat the Grappler. I beat Scott Peterson. I beat Demolition Crush.
Tom
and
Peterson?
Brian
He even
Adams
beat
in
the
a
ghost of
three-way
Playboy
match.
Buddy Rose. I was there. Hanson has a collection,
So
a
you are a
VHS collection. You
superstar
should
then,
see it. It's
aren't
amazing.
Absolutely.
Just his matches.
Deserve that.
Didn't-
Well,
Okay,
Yeah.
so he
I just
watched
Didn't you
these.
beat the ghost of Buddy Rose once?
Hey,
I'm not a
you have
wrestler,
to
Rocky.
Look on my wiki page.
Well, you said you did, though. I thought I saw that where you beat
So-
Buddy Rose in a ghost match.
what exactly do you
In a ghost match.
1995.
But I'm gonna tell you what.
Shut up and let Eric
I'll tell
Hansen
you
talk,
what.
Rocky.
7 to 10 days. Doctor said I should be fully healed and he'll release me. And in 7 to 10 days, I'm gonna wipe your self-proclaimed legend butt all over this ring, all over this street. Back in like 96 or 92 when I took this belt off you.
Wait, you just said you took the belt off someone else.
So I'll tell you what.
I'm confused.
You guys never saw Back to the Future?
I want that belt.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's
Okay.
been there a few times.
Because as funny as you are, the belt looks real to me.
The belt is real. It's probably even got Don Owen's fingerprints still on it.
You don't need to go that far. You don't make it real personal. Okay? What I'm telling you is this. Are you going to put the belt up or are you going to shut up?
I am a fighting champion. Every time I step in that ring, the
We
Pacific
have
Northwest title is on
a
the line. So if you
a
think
masked
that you're gonna
invader on
hold
the
me
outside
back,
of the ring,
I will defend
riding
you.
around in
I
a
will be here
futuristic
next
vehicle.
Sunday.
There ain't no thinking about
Do
wanting
you
to
see him
do
there
that.
legit?
I do.
I
I
think
want
this
it
may
right now.
pose an issue to this
Now,
whole fighting thing.
Where-
Bergstrom wants
Well, how
Hansen in the
about I
ring
get out
right
this
now.
ring and take it off your waist?
But see, no, we don't need to be like that. We don't need to be like that. I'm a cripple. You don't want to hurt a cripple?
The way you're talking, I think you're a cripple anyway.
Now that's getting personal, okay? I'm not.
No, that's real. That's real because you at 14 wouldn't happen.
14.
14.
14.
Yeah.
I took you out. I took the grappler out. Brian
You know
Adams
what?
and Demolition Crutch. 3-way. Beat them
Three-way?
You know, I'll tell you what
At
right
14?
now. I'm almost 60 right now, but I'm going to take you out.
Uh-oh.
Run, Eric, run! Run, run, run! Run, run, run!
He's running good on that boot. He's got that 13 miles in. Well, we don't have a camera in the building tonight,
Man,
so let's see if
Oops.
something comes flying out.
were you guys there when he beat CW for that belt back in '92? I remember that.
Really, that guy's mental.
July of '92. I was there. I saw that.
I don't remember.
I'll see if I can find the tape at home.
Well, no, actually,
Okay.
I'm not sure if I still have it though.
we'll do it. CW Bergstrom versus Eric Hansen next weekend for the Pacific Northwest title.
The NWA Pacific Northwest
Yeah,
Heavyweight
there you
title
go,
being
the
defended
NWA.
next week if the doctors will release Eric Hansen.
Now we're going to go to
And you guys got to give it up for Eric Hansen. I mean, he saved. You know, it's typical of Eric Hansen to go out there and put his life on the line for pussy.
And
He
say-
saved
he's
pussy,
happy.
and he took it to the vet and got it cleaned up and fixed up. And I'm sure that they're both very happy now.
I'm sure his pussy's very happy now.
And we're going to see what happens. I mean, you can't underestimate C.W. Bergstrom. This is a man who debuted January 14th, 1989 for Jim Crockett Promotions in Oakland, California. He was the last Portland Wrestling Heavyweight Champion when he defeated Ron Harris in April of '92.
Yes. Speaking of Harris, where I can't find anything.
I don't know.
on
I'm talking
them.
about C.W. Bergstrom here, Rocky Classic. Why are you talking about Ron and Don Harris? Nobody cares about the Bruise Brothers anymore.
You know, I can't even find them anywhere.
R&B.
R&B.
Did
Are they
you-
alive or are they
Did
dead?
you know that C.W. Bergstrom also held the USWA Tag Team titles in Jerry Lawler's promotion?
Who was his tag partner?
Melvin Pinrod Jr.
Who?
Melvin Pinrod Jr.
Never heard of that guy.
Well, Rocky, it's about time we sent you to wrestling school.
We might have to. Is it free? Because I have no money.
Well, no, it's not free.
I'm on welfare
No.
and food stamps and
Child support.
child support
So Hacksaw was right.
and BCW's financial budget.
Oh.
Lugwrench asked me to ask you, is Hacksaw right then? I mean, you're on welfare, you're halfway homeless. Hacksaw was right.
No,
You aren't. You are or you aren't?
no, I have my own home, dude.
Oh, you do? Okay, I'm confused. Whoa, hello.
Yeah. Hello. What?
How are you? There are beautiful women here today.
Yeah, you better get
At
out
the-
here.
And at the blue, I don't even know where we are anymore. This girl's so beautiful.
Blue
Wow.
Collar Wrestling, 7611 North Exeter.
I love black girls. I'm totally down with the
She's part of
swirl.
the CJ
You're
team.
that's a guy you're looking at though. I'm sorry.
I'm down with the swirl.
that. You're looking
Oh,
at that guy's man
and-
titties, Matt. That wasn't
So
female.
we are on break.
Oh, and there's Allie, the beautiful sound girl, whose skirt is flowing up and nice. I love it here.
So we are on break, and we will be back.
Hey,
for the
is
last
that, is
two
that
matches.
Adrian Adonis right there? I think that's Adrian Adonis.
That's the guy you thought was a girl.
That guy right there?
Yeah, you
That's
were-
Adrian Adonis, I'm pretty
you were-
sure.
You were looking at his man boobies.
Wow, so we're on a break now?
I guess we are.
Is it time for me to go get that hot dog finally, Rhythm
time to get that,
Rocher?
it's time to get that hot dog. Travis said he'll spot you one.
Nice. Good
Hey, what
looking,
about me?
Lugwrench.
Do I get one lug wrench? Come on, man.
No, Lugwrench won't give you a hot dog.
Why not?
He'll
man?
give you
I'm
a different
filling
kind of.
in.
He'd give you a different
I'm
kind of hot
filling
dog.
in, doing a good job for him today.
Different kind of hot dog.
All right.
Ouch.
We will be back in a few.